He suffered severe depression after an argument with his friend Paul Gauguin and injured himself. Despite the acuteness of the pain, he cut his own ear. The artist who cut off his ear later copied the situation into self-portrait, but he forgot the mirror effect and made a mistake. The artist who cut off his left ear looks in the mirror and paints his right ear bandaged, not his left ear. We are talking about the genius Dutch post-impressionist artist Van Gogh. His full name is Vincent van Gogh. He was born on March 20, 1853 in North Brabant. He was born into a middle-class family. Vincent was a serious, quiet, and thoughtful child. Vincent, who was engaged in painting as a child, often traveled in his youth. He worked as an art dealer. After being transferred to London, he was depression. Later, he turned to religion. He spent some time in southern Belgium as a Protestant missionary. Sick and lonely, Vincent was brought home to his parents in 1881 before he became interested in painting. His younger brother, Theo, helps him financially. In 1886, he moved to Paris and deeply mastered the secrets of street painting. Van Gogh, who developed himself more and more, approached them from a new point of view while painting still lifes and landscapes. During this period, he expanded the subject of his work by creating many paintings depicting olive trees and sunflowers. After his death, Van Gogh became one of the most prominent figures in the history of Western art. But when he was alive, only one work was sold. Approximately 2,100 works of art created by the artist over 10 years include landscape, still lifes, portrait, and self-portraits. The painting genius painted most of his 860 oil paintings in the last 2 years of his life. He used clear shades of color and defined brushwork in a unique manner. Suffering from psychotic episodes and delusions, Vincent worried about his mental health, but he never paid attention to his physical health. He did not eat properly, often used alcohol. Paul Gauguin's friendship with Vincent ends after he sees Vincent with a razor in his hand, having cut off part of his left ear. He spent some time in mental hospitals, including a period in Saint-Rémy. Later he moved to Auvers-sur-Loire, near Paris, and was cared for by Paul Gauguin, a homeopathic physician. Still suffering from depression, Vincent shot himself in the chest with a Lefaucheux pistol on July 27, 1890. The wounded artist died 2 years later. What came out of his brush is considered the cornerstone of modern art. Despite all this, the artist lived in financial difficulties throughout his life. He suffered from mental illness, depression, and poverty for many years. Finally, he ends his 37-year life in hunger and poverty.